feel. To do what I do takes skill. I'm out to chase money in case, clean the base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case, clean the base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corbin Burns is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So here is John Birdie. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Miami, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Stepping in now, Connor Scott. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Daniel Vogelback's next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Called strike, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He swings and misses, throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Miami. Sixto Sanchez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And now here is Joaquin Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
In now, Willie Castro, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike now. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The 3-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting first, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next to hit is Francisco Lindor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Woke up in my crib, still look fabulous. Sipping all night, I don't need an ambulance. It's another day.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Just what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind.
But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. So to get his day started at the plate, J.J. Bleday tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the next to bat will be Jairo Munoz. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 2-1. I can't stop. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Javier Baez.
1 out, base is empty, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Birdie ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting
next, here is JT Realmuto, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the AB now. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A pause and the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line towards center field. Dias is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Scott.
Ready to take his hacks again. Connor Scott lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker waits on it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Now the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. On the corner away. A ball and a strike. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw into second. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelback. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3. Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joaquin Diaz.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. Diaz drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes, homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
And stepping in, Willie Castro grounded out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Popped him up. Alfaro is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Scott will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.